as we speak. The only thing that I need to do before we're gonna continue with the game is me cleaning up my glasses. Because I have noticed that I have made a itsy bitsy smudge on them. Alright, glasses are clean, let's get back to the game. Hey Muffin. I don't remember, did I say hello to you, Sloth? Hey Sloth. And like I said, I'm gonna drink the tea, I'm gonna do all the redemptions, all in due time. Right now, what I wanna do is to get my way back to the railroad. I just want to like discover the front door to them. Just want to have the first conversation to start the mission with Deacon, then the Deacon is gonna just fuck off. Because that's what Deacon can actually do. That's how I feel about Deacon. That's pretty much my feelings about him. And then after that, we're gonna basically... Exactly. We're gonna shit ourselves. No, we're actually going to help Kate. Because if I'm not gonna have Kate, that's gonna be much better for me. Also, I don't know where the Kate is right now. She just kind of disappeared. So I'm possibly gonna have to move her towards me.
Hey, need something?
Okay, so she got lost in the background. Somehow. This is why I have a bad files prepared for this game when I travel with, well, mostly with the companions. Because these guys tend to get lost quite a lot.
Captured.
Syndicate can... I'm gonna save myself favorite lie. Yeah, he can do that. He's pretty much welcome. 12 o'clock. Those are raiders. And somehow that bullet have missed. But that didn't.
Whoa. You hear that?
At least one of them is dead.
Could have sworn you were being ghosted.
Oh my goodness. That's number 2. Yeah, the number 3 is like hiding somewhere over there. So I think I'm gonna have to try to approach over there. And maybe lure him out. Maybe. He might be in... I'm sorry, I farted. Hey, Michael. Yeah, he might be like behind this broken wall. And it's literally a broken wall. I'm even gonna show it to you guys how broken that wall is.
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
Yeah, he's not even here. What the fuck? Okay, he just... I guess he just ran away. He survived the bullet to the head and just fucked off. I know, fart in 2022 in this economy on Monday. Yeah, that was her. I think she embraced her destiny. Or she was like, hey, another raider, and then she got blasted. It just started blasting. Alright, anyway. Back on the track. You know what, guys? If we're gonna complete the mission for Kate today, it's not gonna be the only time when we're gonna see super mutants. Because there is the Scrap Palace. And Scrap Palace has... guess what? You guys can start guessing now. Ooh, that's a nice Glock. That is a very nice Glock. Holy shit, this is a fully modified Glock right here. God damn, it only requires like a lower attachment, but besides that, this is a fully complete build. And expensive too. I'll take that. Alright, so we now have to go through here. The remain of junk? That's two. That actually is included. Scrap house, crystal chandeliers. Because it's a Bethesda game, I'm gonna say yes. I'm definitely gonna say that it's yes. But also no. Just try to keep on guessing. What other bollocks I could encounter over there? Like, what other things that I have already seen way too many times today I could encounter in that area? What other deviancy I could witness that I already have witnessed? A lot. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Hey Hyper, I'm gonna give you guys a tip. It's green and it loves its brothers. That's what it is. Okay, now when it comes to the Old Northern Church, he only has Fergles inside. But because I have Kate, I don't have to sneak for them. I'm just gonna go full charge. Shrek, yes, it has Shrek. Oh, maybe there's a Barbie car. Yeah, the green Barbie car. I think you might be right, Jaybird. And so is the Raging Pain. Raging Pain is also pretty much correct about it. It's gonna be Shrek, and he's gonna ride a green Barbie car.
Level increased.
And he's gonna be a boss fight, and I'm gonna have to defeat him. I'm gonna have to try and find the most tactical weapon on Nexus. Howdy. Yeah, let's level up. 3 points over here, and the rest of the points of the pistols. Adaptive metabolism. Stimpaks and right away work much more quickly. Should I pick up this, or should I pick up the strong back instead? I think I'm gonna finish up the strong back. We already have started this perk, might as well we can finish it up. Hey, Skull Dog. Oh boy. The password to the organization that is super secretive. I wonder what the hell password could be.
It spins.
I hope the password to the organization is not the name of the organization.
Oh, so it starts with R.
Well, I'll be damned. It actually is the password. Who could have ever guessed that one? Okay, so I need to take another meeting, people, and also need to take another Great Mentat, because there's gonna be a couple conversation options that I need to pass.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But
Not
before we
one
go any
foot
further,
closer.
answer my
Bite me.
questions. Who the hell are you?
I'm the devil.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
Yeah, cope and see them mold.
A meeting? I was just exploring.
And you just happened to guess the password to the secret door. Right. It's clear you're not with
These
the
guys on a
Institute.
constant,
But who told you how to contact
these guys on
us?
constant James Cope. They're constantly doing a little bit of a James Cope over here.
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with the lead.
We'll look into that. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal.
Hey, Ice. Dude. Ice, let me put it like this. I'm just gonna give you every single counter argument against the Railroad. First of all, they are such a secretive faction that they are always putting holotapes about themselves spread all over the Commonwealth.
Bruh.
They are also the radio guy, the most insecure person in the game. What's his name? I forgot. I fucking forgot the name of the radio guy from the Diamond City. Fucking help me here. I totally forgot about him. The radio guy, Travis. Yes, thank you. Travis, I think the most incompetent person when it comes to put on the radio. Even he knows about the Railroad.
Bruh.
Institute perfectly knows about the Railroad, but they don't give a shit about them because their actions are insignificant.
Bruh.
When you do the missions for them, when you do the final mission for them, according to them, a stealthy approach is stealing the vertibird right from the police station and flying it directly towards the Pridwen as a secretive mission.
Bruh.
And then, of course, planting the detonation like charges on the inside of a Pridwen, but in such locations that even a dumbest squire can notice them.
Bruh.
Also, they gave you Deacon as a companion, and Deacon always lies to you all the time. He's being a smartest towards you, and then in the end you get a soppy story about him being a raider, even though he lied to you all that time. You have zero reasons to trust him. You have zero reasons to be with him. You have absolutely zero reasons to even like this guy, because every single thing that he says is an absolute piece of shit.
Bruh.
Also, a leader of the Railroad, Desdemona, which always believes in everything working because it must.
Bruh.
The only person that's remotely capable of rational thought inside of the Railroad is Dr. Carrington and Glory. That's the only people, and of course, okay, Drummer Boy is also pretty alright. But out of all of them, only Glory, Drummer Boy, and Dr. Carrington has actual reasons to be in the Railroad and exist in that faction, because everybody else is pretty much a walking freaking joke of a secretive organization. Because they are. And somehow, according to the lore of the game, the lady that we have met in Fallout 3, the one who was responsible for the Rivet City incident with the android, the same lady somehow have somehow managed to be more secretive than all of them combined. Not even any of these guys combined, they're far more secretive. And somehow that lady that's supposed to be a leader of the railroad, she got denominated by Desdemona, and somehow Desdemona have managed to raise the railroad back from zero. Which I have no fucking idea how the person that has like zero leadership capabilities would ever be able to get railroad to the level that it already is, which pretty much everybody knows about it, but everybody treats them like kids with over exaggerated imagination.
Bruh.
That's all I think about the railroad.
Deal out there.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. You saved Amelia Stockton from those maniacs at Covenant. That earns you points in my book. And, as if that wasn't enough, Des, seriously, you haven't heard of her? She's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth's flying her flag.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. I don't know what, if anything, you've heard out there about us. So, let's start with the basics. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property.
I mean, you can just highlight, or I could just highlight the things that I just said about them, and that's it. That's it. That's basically entire secretive organization of the railroad.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
When it comes to Brotherhood of Steel, the only problem that Brotherhood of Steel has is that they have a very awful leadership. That's the only thing that I have wrong. Besides that, you can actually extract an actual good bunch of people from the Brotherhood of Steel, if not from Maxon and his human purity philosophy. And of course, they actually changed so badly, they're actually so desperate for resources and for food, that Brotherhood of Steel is actually sending you on the settlements to supply them. And it's like, you know, it's not even like you're convincing them to supply the Brotherhood of Steel. You just make them, convince them, and that's with the huge quotation marks, to help the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel does not care about even their own people. A person that went through a serious PTSD during the airport takeover of the airport, that went through some serious PTSD, and instead of getting that person to get some psychological evaluation, they put him into the prison. You never do that. You basically never do that.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Yeah, when it comes to Brotherhood of Steel, the game kind of pictures them as even more advanced gunners, which gunners are pretty much more advanced raiders.
Your leader was just being cautious.
She's lucky you calm things down. I don't react well when I'm staring down the barrel of a gun.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute.
Yeah, we are not in the Institute yet.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury.
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip.
Which actually is also bullshit, because we managed to find Deacon. We can find Deacon in like few occasions. I think you can find him once in a Good Neighbor, once in Diamond City, and once in the Bunker Hill. And you can clearly say that the Deacon is Deacon because it's Deacon. He's not really a master of disguise.
So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job.
And every single time where Deacon have an actual chance of bother my ass and basically tell me, hey, there's this organization that could use your help, Deacon just doesn't talk to you at all. He has like 3 solid opportunities and he doesn't use any of them to talk to you.
Up here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the 2 of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Buddies. Mm-hmm.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
I'm so believing in that.
Outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Does Deacon want to talk with me?
Hey there.
Got a few things to take care of. I'll see you at Lexington.
Okay, he's not gonna talk to me right now, that's fine. Usually Deacon talks to me right now about some bullshit, but I guess he won't, so whatever. I can deal with that. Yeah, his disguises are bad. They are not changing anything about him. Alright, so this pretty much summarizes the finding the path to the railroad. Right now, what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing the railroad stuff, I'm gonna go and help Kate, which is gonna require me to go to the Somersville place first. Yeah, it takes the wig off Greg disguise. I know, right? Totally unrecognizable at all. But welcome to Railroad, where everything is made up and shit don't matter. Like, I understand that they were trying to like expand on the Fallout 4 story, and they actually want to give a little bit more oomph towards the railroad, but that's not the fucking way. Like, this is not how infiltration works. It really feels like the entire story got basically rushed and pushed. Yeah, Clark Kent and his glasses. But the thing is, with the Clark Kent, you actually have the entire character swap. The entire character switches with Clark Kent and Superman. Hey Van, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well today. When it comes to Clark Kent, his entire personality switches. With not only just the glasses, but because also on top of him being super clumsy, also not a lot of people want to pay a lot of attention to him because he is clumsy. And you know, it works. It actually surprisingly works very, very well. But yeah, let's imagine that Superman would either always wear his glasses, or he would not wear his glasses at all. Let's just imagine that for a second. He will be recognized in a microsecond. Guaranteed. Okay, so if the dogs over here have respawned, that means that this apartment have spawned back as well. Oh yeah, because I can see the dog. It's actually not the best weather that I could ask for. It's pretty much late evening, and it's also very, very foggy. Oh, wait. It's not only that they want to release all the forms of the AI. You know, that institute, that location, it's the only location in the entire fucking world that makes the thing that is defending, that they want to defend. How do you think? What would be the best course of action? Let me give you two options: overtaking the entire place with every single possible railroad agent, or detonating the place to bits. What would be better? How do you think? What would be the best option to promote their organization? Huh. Surprisingly, the Steve is not alive, so what are the geckos and the dogs were doing over there? That's weird. Because I can already tell you what kind of decisions, the story writers have made. And boy, it was not a good decision at all. Okay, let me answer then. What Railroad does is, instead of preserving the only location in the world that makes the thing that they are defending, what they have decided to do is to blow it all to pieces. Yep. Basically making themselves retired from the day one. Welcome to Railroad. Because, you know, let's destroy the only thing that we're supposed to protect, the only thing that gives birth to our purpose. Let's fucking destroy it. Because Institute, it works because it must. Let's not forget about it. And yes, I am shitting on the Railroad all the time, and I will, because this is my most hated, most nonsensical faction that you can get in the game, period.
What? What the hell was that?
I mean, they are destroying the faction, the only faction that is able to reproduce the things they want to defend. It's the only location that can make sense.
Fun, huh? I can do this all day.
And they are deciding to absolutely destroy it, ruin it. Basically making themselves unemployed. Because what can you do then? If the Institute is destroyed, then sins are pretty much free. And unless you are actually managing to defend the sins from the Commonwealth citizens, then yes. Also another thing, after you destroy the Institute with the Railroad actually hangs out their flags. The super secretive organization of the Railroad hangs out their flags in the middle of a diamond city. Why? Just why? crippling. I'm actually gonna take this one. This one is pretty. Freezing. Nice. That's a lucky M249 that I can scrap. Reach a jacket with nothing on it. Recon, I can scrap that. You actually like the railroad, oh boy. I mean, as much as I shit on the railroad, it's your choice, you know? Still, I think you could pick better, but that's all there is to it. Like, trust me, Railroad is actually a well-intentioned faction, but they have way too many problems. Railroad? More like, no thanks, bro. Leon 2004, yep. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I wish that the main writer of this game wasn't like, hey, let's just not give a fuck. Because it really feels like the writer was either forced or rushed to write this, and the main writer did not really want to do the job. He just did not want to do that. He much preferred to do or jump into any other possible job that was possible at that time. No, there's not even a... No. You cannot call Fallout 4 a remake of Fallout 3. No. Absolutely disagree. 100% disagree with that.
I suppose that's something worth building, whatever it is.
Narrative choice, yes. Every answer you get leads to yes. Wow, such a variety of choice. No, wait, that Glock 19, I want to sell it. Even though it's a pretty nice looking gun, but I can sell it for money. I think I'm gonna go for the Kate quest during the morning. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Wow.
Hey, Icecon, thanks for the 69 bits. Thank you very much. Granadas, yes.
Stay a while and listen.
Alex, thank you for the follow. Like, Fallout 3 writing wasn't the best, but I would say that it's much better than what we got over here. Hey, Crunch. Wait, nobody's gonna pop out of this corner? Well, that's interesting. Alright, so now my objective is, for the rest of the time on the stream, I'm gonna try to do my best. I'm gonna try to help Kate. I'm gonna try to finish her quest. And then